Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to be doing another episode of Road to GrandMaster on Overwatch, where I show you my highlights from the week's competitive trying to kind of climb. So I'm going to show you 3 matches as always in this video, but the reason why you're seeing some background gameplay to start this video off is because I've had a bit of a weird week on Overwatch. Now, started off the week really strong. I got all the way up to almost 2,900, and then I had a day off on Friday. And it just went horrifically. I didn't, you might think, oh, did you lose like 5 or 6 games in a row or something? No, I lost 11 matches in one sitting in one day in a row. 11 matches. So yeah, that's why I just thought I'd mention that briefly. I managed to, that got me down to 2,512, I think. And when I was recording this video, I'd gotten back up to just over 2,700. So let's see if we managed to climb at all in this video. Our first match here is going to be on Elios, and I also apologise if I mess up the commentary again. I'm doing this all in one take. Now we had a decent setup, but this one player on our team would, you'll see during this video, just refuse to play anything other than Widowmaker. Now as you can see, this first round went pretty badly. I tried at the end here to make a big contested play. I'm still not 100% sure how this went, but you may have noticed I'm playing Mei, which any of you that have been around on the channel for a long time will know is like one of my most hated heroes in Overwatch. But I have tried using her recently. Each match is going to feature a different hero, and I'd like you to tell me in the comment section down below which of the 3 heroes you think I should use in the next episode. I'm really undecided. But the first match here we're using Mei. As you can see, we failed the first objective. It was partially my bad because I went off to the side there to try and pick up that kill, and I really shouldn't have done because it cost us a round. But here we are on the second round, very similar setup, still with the really... I wouldn't mind this Widowmaker, right? But she was such a bad Widowmaker, it was painful. As you can see though, this is the initial push. I do believe we're actually going to win this initial push, yeah we are. So, Azai tries to just kind of sneak in here, just gets past my ice wall, but I finish her off. I'm also using the Mrs. Claus skin, which I've pulled the Tracer skin, the Santa skin, and this skin so far, so I'm pretty happy, and the Zarya one. As you can see though, they do cut back here. I managed to finish off this Reaper, however, and get another kill from my ultimate in the point, as I hope to cat back here, and I don't think we do cat back somehow, or maybe we do. No, we do cat back here. Luckily, I mean, we do end up losing, they cat back, and then we never just took it back again. These first 2 matches, I'm not going to show you a ton of gameplay from, because they were pretty quick and pretty boring, but here you'll see the 3rd round, we just got straight 3-0'd. I mean, no spoilers or anything, but it was pretty bad. This is the soldier's last minute attempt to get there. Just got absolutely slayed out by Zarya. And that was our defeat. I mean, here we are on Nepal again, control point. And I thought this time round I would, mix it up a little bit, going down to Farah. Now Farah's someone, I've just absolutely butchered that, haven't I? But we lose the first round. Nothing interesting happened in that first round. Really didn't miss anything. The second round was a little bit more interesting, kind of close. I mean, to be honest, I had a really bad game here. I had a shocking game as Farah here. I'm going to say Farah, okay? That's how we're pronouncing it. Farah. And it cost our team the game again. We did not even cap the point. We just... I had most kills with 2 eliminations, so there was nothing to show you there. Here we are with the first round. Here we just managed to cap at the start. We kind of dominated them at the beginning. Managed to capture the point pretty early on. They had a counter or 2, if I remember rightly, to Farah, but they just didn't seem to do a lot. I mean, they didn't seem to shoot me, is what I'm trying to say. They just kind of left me alone. The D.Va did a great job, and you wouldn't think, oh, D.Va countered Farah, but she countered me. She was constantly flying up and trying to take me out. Like, she did not care. She was going for me properly in that game. But we did lose the game. We didn't manage to hold it. As soon as they pushed us out, as you saw there, we lost the game. We went down to 2-6-6-4. I think that was. Yeah, actually, it's on screen now for me. 2-6-6-4. But our 3rd match here is more of an interesting one on Numbani. As you can see, we had a solid setup here at the start. Symmetra is really key on these defense assaults or hybrid maps, because if you... For some reason, even though it's really overpowered, nobody seems to take out her ult, which gives you a load of shields now. And the start of this match was just me annoying the Roadhog, pestering him, taking the focus off the rest of the team. I really didn't do that much in the early game. I did try and make a decent contest here. I thought I did pretty well. I managed to clear out the point, but they do still take it in the end, I'm pretty sure. Despite Mercy's really kind of last minute attempt for it. Taking out the soldier there, I'm about to get my ult. This was, in my opinion, a pretty nice play for me. Obviously I'm using Trace in this game in case you are not looking at the screen. But I managed to get the ult off. It didn't really do that much, but this Roadhog was the bane of my existence in this match. He just went for me, like even harder than Roadhogs normally go for Tracer. But hopefully I'm going to take out the enemy Tracer here. Yes, I do. Managed to get away from the Tracer bomb. She really hated me, the enemy Tracer, because I was just outplaying her every single time. Coming around the back here to take out the Roadhog, the Reinhardt, hopefully. I mean, we should get the Reinhardt here. Me and May paired up really nicely in this game. She was constantly freezing them for me to finish them off. Especially helping me with the enemy Tracer, slowing her down a little bit. Roadhog here used his ult, managed to take him out, but we did get taken out by Soldier. However, we lose that round. They had a decent amount of time left. I was pretty happy because we managed to hold it. I did show it there for about 3 minutes. I had the gold medals here. Very similar setup on offense, and this is probably my best section of the entire match. This is the first push of our offense, and as you can see, this is where I gained us all of our time. This probably might have won us the match. I take out 2 there, coming in down the side, get around the back of the Reinhardt, just flank the entire team. As you can see here, I do a little bit of damage to the Symmetra, or I should do in a moment, but she will then back off. I finish off the Roadhog here. There we go. And then finishing off the Symmetra too. She takes me out. The teammates finish her off, sorry. And that's enough for us to take the point. I managed to get a quad there. Enemy teams down. So after capturing the first point, I wasn't feeling too confident because I knew how badly we'd done earlier on. However, we managed to steamroll here. Another big play from me. I managed to just get the Kamikaze Tracer Bomb off to stop their teleporter, which meant that their team couldn't get there, which eventually led to us capping this first point here. Because if not, their whole team would have been able to get there straight away. I just knew that I had to take out, that thing out. I mean, sure, somebody else probably could have took it out ultimately anyway, but here we are on the third and final section, super close to capping it. Not quite been able to cap yet though, as you'll see on screen now. Managed to pick up a couple of kills, just generally trying to help my team out here, because this was a really long kind of last minute push. They contested this really well. This is what kind of made it hard for us to win the game as well. They managed to claw back a ton of time. They just dominated, but eventually I picked up a nice little triple kill at the end there. I'll give you a little sneak preview, a little spoiler, guys, that I didn't get to play the game in this match. I got so many 4-mans, so many 5-mans, and I was so salty about it. But as you can see on the screen now, they managed to get 153 to our 1 minute. But this is our first offense, and we do clear them out so well here. The D.Va, I don't know why the D.Va was trying to contest me there. She probably should have just ran off. She was really close to a mech because she'd been shooting me for a while. But here, as you can see, really already onto overtime, capping the first point. I seem really good at making these last minute overtime comebacks. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the adrenaline or something stupid, but I suddenly just kind of kick in and start playing well. So here we were, we capped the first point. I had to make a couple of really tough decisions you'll see coming up in this final section, because only our Lucio was staying on the point. Nobody else in our team was, even though I was the Tracer. So I had to kind of risk it a couple of times and hope that Lucio wouldn't die. So here, coming up, should be the first one yet. I decided to chase down this Mercy. I knew she had the res, so I had to take her out. Luckily, a teammate finishes her off, and then I go for the D.Va too. That Mercy play from me and D.Va probably won us this last little push here, because she had the res. I'm surprised she didn't come out and pick up the res in a minute. Again, I make that decision. Only Lucio's on the point to take out the Bastion, because I knew how much of a problem he was going to be if we allowed him to set up. And as you can see, in overtime, all the way from the control point, we are still pushing the payload. Some last minute plays now. I wet myself here because I thought the Reaper was going to come in with his ultimate. However, he just kind of chills, I guess. I mean, I really thought he was going to come in with his ultimate here, but he doesn't. And we managed to push it all the way through and managed to pick up the full 6 points through overtime. I was absolutely ecstatic with this. And I have to admit, here, we swap out from Tracer, guys. Occasionally, I have to do this. When I'm really salty, I've lost a few games in a row. It's Torbjorn. And my lovely little sad skin, if you haven't watched the Funny Moments video where I got this in, make sure you watch it. My reaction was hilarious to getting this. I was so excited. But as you can see, hardly anything happens here. My turret puts in loads of work for me. That was the only kill I got myself in this entire round. They could not push us. And that was it. We managed to hold them off with, even though they had way more time. And that was the final match, 6-3. I was absolutely chuffed. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm going to finish this off with a really bad loot box as always. Make sure you tell me in the comment section down below which you want to see me use in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the next video.